really digging this deck right now. Definitely still has some work to go, but there's some really cool things going on with it. This is just a terrible hand, so we will mulligan. We do know we're going to be playing against Mono Blue Tron in this here matchup today. Slightly risky, but we're going to keep it. It also helps, I guess, in this case, knowing I'm going to be playing against Mono Blue Tron, what I like to call, when I know what my opponent's on, we call that top 8. At least that's what I call it. Imagine like you're in the top 8. You got the deck list. Well, maybe not the exact deck list, but makes me, I almost wonder if I should have Disrupting Shoal that Expedition map there. With already one piece in hand, I don't know that it's that important. That, however, I feel like could be. And it sets him back a turn on Expedition map. Alright, so I was hoping one of two things would happen. Either we flipped the Delver or we got a land. And this land is a good one. And at this point, we're just going to sit back and protect the queen. Stubborn Denial and Simic Charm. Not ideal. basic land card. Yep. Yeah. So artifact creature, that's gonna make Tarmogoyf a 3/4. Got a little bit of lag going on here. Alright, so he doesn't have the third piece. Getting very close to Sundering Titan range. We will mana leak this, and I think we're okay with a remand. Oh, he remanded the simulacrum back to his hand. Okay. Right now we've got 6 damage. Thought Scour. No. Well, Thought Scour into land would be really good. Serum Visions, I was also going to say, could potentially be good. We're going to make the play on the Serum Visions. Hope we draw into a land. Disrupting Shoal. And put that on the bottom. Put this on the top. So we have a hard non-creature counter. And we can counter a 2 or 1. Simic Charm makes it so close. Just one away there. That's where if we had gotten like a fetch land, we would have been able to go in for lethal. So against control decks, I think Disrupting Shoal does a really good job because it protects your creatures. Most of what your opponent's removal spells are playing are in the 1 to 2 range, which is where we're set up to use Disrupting Shoal. Alright. So we got the win game 1 on the draw, which is breaking serve. It's great. Shadow of Doubt's better against red-green Tron than mono-blue Tron. Counter Squall is very good. Deprive can be good. Disdainful Stroke. I mean, there's Yugen. They are probably playing Sundering Titan, Mindslaver. It even counters his Solemn Simulacrums. I think that's pretty good. Liliana's great against control. Ashiok's usually good against control. We'll try it out. I would normally say Desecration Demon's not good in this matchup. However, it might be worth bringing one in. So they're probably going to hate my graveyard. And also they have Platinum Angel, and this can fight Platinum Angel. And Dismember can fight Platinum Angel. So now that we put all that in there, what's the best thing here? I think I'm going to cut 2 Shoal. Abrupt Decay is pretty much useless in this matchup. Vendilion Click could be good too. Delver is very good. Thought Scour. Stubborn Denial is fantastic in this matchup. I will cut probably 2 Mana Leak. I remember we brought in a couple other hard counters, and I just feel like Mana Leak has the potential to be less impactful. Pocket taxing probe. I almost feel like pulling all the shoals out at this point might be worth it, just to go more aggressive in the second game. So, again, this looks like a good keep. No counter magic. Gonna open up with Dark Slick into Delver. And we may go back to Disrupting Shoal if we go to game 3. We just tried to lean more to a hard beats, less counter magic suite. Here we'll go green, blue. So Ghost Quartering here, especially on the breeding pool, could be painful to us. I just can't imagine he would do it with 2 Delvers. If they flip, that could become painful. So he's going to draw 3 cards, discard 2. Unless you discard an artifact card. An artifact creature would be fantastic if they'd like to go that route. Making our Goyfs extra big. So we're definitely hoping for an instant or a sorcery off the top here. Oh, look at that. 4 or 5 Goyfs. Now if we can just get a flip. Taxium Probe, absolutely. He has Dismember, Platinum Angel, Remand, Thirst, Urza, Wormcoil. So we need to keep the Dismember for the Platinum Angel or the Wormcoil engine. He has Power Plant and Tower. Doesn't have the 3rd land, but has Thirst for Knowledge. Okay. So we're definitely sticking a Goyf right now. And play it upright to present that we have stubborn denial. So we actually have lethal on board next turn with Simic Charm. Granted, it can be it can be countered with Remand. Okay, and that's fine. We're gonna go get a swamp in case Lily were to be pulled. So he really can't make a play here without leaving Remand. So that's lethal. This will be interesting. So he doesn't have the ability to counter. We can attack, pump a Simic Charm, and that's game. No, he's probably going to stick a land. I just don't think... Well, no, he has Dismember. So the Dismember... no, he played a land, didn't he? No, he must have last turn. Yeah, maybe he did play a land. I'll just be safe. Yeah, he must have played a land because he only had... Oh, he did, because he sacrificed his Ghost Quarter. Okay, gotcha. Look at this. Turn 4 beats. Alright, so he mentioned wanting to play again, so maybe we'll just jump right into a second one. Get a 2-for-1. You guys' lucky day. So, dark slick, everything's blue, we've got cantripping, this looks good. Island, Remand, Thirst for Knowledge, Urza Power Plant. So Remand, Thirst for Knowledge, and a bunch of land. So we're actually set up to now go turn 2 Mandrills, because we will be able to sacrifice this, which puts 1 in the graveyard, Thought Scour, which will put 3 in the graveyard, and the land off Polluted Delta will be able to give us that turn 2 Mandrill. It's possible he repeals the Delver here, but I don't think he would do that this early. We do need to keep in mind... Man, Mana Leak would be great right here. Remanding the Mandrills would be brutal. Before I go all hooting Mandrills, I am going to scour myself first. Knowing I can run into the Remand is not good. Okay, so that's not so bad. He probably assumes I don't have anything else. We'll just put it back a turn. Yes, dear. One moment here, my daughter is coming over. Oh, is your show over?
Yeah, Fox and the Bloodhound is right.
Okay, do you want me to come set up another show for you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right out there. Alright, I'm coming. Okay. Okay, and we're back. Ooh. Okay. We are just inundated with land right now. Assuming he's holding up just for thirst for knowledge. Serum Visions, Cataxian Probe. Oh, cool, more land. No. So he's one powerful card and a... one powerful card and another piece of Urza from doing pretty well. Oops. We're going to hold up one blue. Thirst for knowledge, we stubborn. That's not great. So he drew into another remand. If we could stubborn, but it's not worth it. And then we'll hold up stubborn. Now we can't, and now we can't even stubborn denial. His thirst for knowledge. Nope. Discards a couple islands. Sometimes you just don't draw well. And in this case, we actually have to completely tap out to do this. At least once he Sundering Titans us, we'll still have access to mana. Even though we'll be dead the next turn due to all the damage we've had to do to ourselves. This deck is not designed to be looking at 7 mana on board and in hand turn 5. We're just flooding out. Fortunately, that happens sometimes. Except we can't because now we don't have mana, so yes, that resolves. He's really trying to get to that third piece of Tron right now, I think. So Stubborn Denial is not quite as powerful here as it would be against Red-Green Tron, because they're less likely to, play the Ugins turn 1, etc. And now he's on Tron. And we can actually make use of that. So, first thing first, we are going to destroy the Expedition map, which holds him off Tron unless he already has it in hand. That is Stubborn Denial worthy. Is he conceding? He conceded. I feel lucky to have won that one, I have to admit. Alright, so we're going to kind of go through what we did last time. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. I'm going to put those in there. Dismember, probably. Vendilion Click. Ashiok. Disdainful Stroke. Deprive. Counter Squall. and the Desecration Demons. We're pulling Abrupt Decay, even though it played out well in that particular spot. I think we're good without it. Stubborn Denial wasn't as good here, I don't believe. We're going to cut a Mana Leak. So we're just trying to up our creature count here. We're going to cut 2 Disrupting Shoal. I'm going to hold 2 in this time. We're going to cut a Gataxian Probe and Serum Visions. This is a little different than what we did last time. But I think I'm happy with that. Ooh. So this is interesting. So there's not really an early threat, but we have the potential to set up Lily with a backup Lily and Tasigur. And with Serum Visions, this could play fast enough. We're going to try this. So it's a different attack angle, but Lily is really good against control. Okay, and that helps. So I'm gonna go Watery Grave. The Tarmogoyf. Stubborn good enough here. We're gonna have 2 in the graveyard. Sticking. Yeah, so I think we're going to put that on top because if nothing else we can pitch it. And then we're going to put that on top, tippity top. So right now, I think the plan is to go turn to Tarmogoyf to try and bait out a counter spell, allowing us to stick Liliana. Probably going to be a remand. Even if it's not, then you start to set up Tasigur, and once Lily's down, Lily helps to set up Tasigur. So now we're gonna go Go get us a green black. Now if this baits out like a repeal, that's perfect. Even a dismember is fine, because now we're set up to lead into Lily. Not just Lily. So I have to assume he's got counter magic right now. We have two ways to go about this. We can Delver into Counter Squall. We can Tasigur. No, we can't Tasigur. Right now, I almost... So the plan was to go Lily. Yeah, we still gotta just jam Lily, right? Yeah. Oh, and as much as it pains me, I think we ditch the island. Excuse me. So the island would be really good. If he Sundering Titans this turn. So now we are set up to Tasigur with Counter Squall backup. So, actually, we're going to go ahead and Lily here. And I think we're actually going to cut Delver. And now with Disdainful Stroke and Counter Squall, I like the position even better. So he really had to tap out to do that. I think we have to counter this. Yeah, Mono Blue is one of his two primary decks. Still think this is the right play. We have the ability to do a Tassiger draw, which helps against Liliana here, against her discard ability. And we still have this if he does hit Tron with anything powerful. Oh, does that concede? Yep. Alright, well that's 2 matches against Tron. The one match, that one game didn't think we were going to get away with it, but we both flooded out, which worked out in our favor. But yeah, so as he noted, this deck has some troubles with aggro, which I need to look into in the sideboard, but it has a lot of game elsewhere, and so I think aggro is something that needs to be focused on in the sideboard. So that is Bug Delver versus Mono Blue Tron.